Crypto hop here, exciting stuff going on. Last night I was in front of my workstation. It was about 10:05 p.m. I was kind of getting tired, but I saw the candle. It started moving up, and I looked closer. I was like, "There's a wick." There was a wick that hit 125,780. We hit an all-time high on Bitcoin. Crazy interesting stuff. I got a lot of information I need to share with you right here to show you what's going on. Hey, the hydro bottle, I'm affiliate. I got an affiliate link. Where's it at? There's my home page. The affiliate link is right there on my home page. I'll try to put it in this description here as well. I'm telling you, it does it. When I get all fired up, the hydrogen does help me calm down. It does something to you. Okay, the medical claims are on their website. You click that link. Any questions you have are on there. Check this out. Okay, so I need to show you a couple things right now. My plan this whole time is I've been doing this for about 6 years, 5 years seriously. My goal is to pull out my initial investment in the cryptocurrency, then move that money into a safer. I also write covered calls in the stock market. It's a safe, slow and steady revenue system that I've got down. That's a different story, but that's me personally. I'm pulling some money soon, and I've been talking about on this channel the whole time. As soon as that Bitcoin dominance goes below 50, it's time. Now I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Okay, right here. Let's take a look. Check out Crypto Casey on this quick, like 45 seconds right here. Check.
October is officially upon us and has yet to disappoint. Check it out. On day one, right on October 1st, Bitcoin literally teleported from 114,000 all the way to 118,000 and broke through that $120,000 resistance level at the time of this video on the weekly using the Moneyline Indicator tool. So long as we stay above $104,000, we are still in a bull market. It will continue to rage on for the foreseeable future, and altcoins are starting to simmer and pop. Is this the moment we've all been impatiently waiting for? Since Bitcoin technically flipped into a bullish trend back in January of 2023, over 2.5 years ago? If it is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for, it is extremely important for us to pay attention, stick to our guns, stay focused, be diligent. This is more likely than not, from a probabilistic standpoint, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make generational wealth in a relatively short period of time if we play our cards right over the next few months into the end of the year.
This is psychology, people. I happen to have a bachelor's in psychology, so I've had an interest in this kind of stuff, but we need to pay attention to the psychology of trading and investing in general. We have to remove emotions at some point to look at these indicators. Okay, that's what I'm going to show you here.
When this part of the Bitcoin and crypto market cycle plays out, it is quick, it is fast. Unfortunately, for every winner, there is a loser in this game. So please, fam, take heed and listen up. Most people are going to lose money. Most people will either.
All right, that's fine. Don't be one of those people. That's all. And that's why I'm giving you some information right now. It's some technical analysis we're going to be talking about. Here's some little bit of fundamentals real quick. This is Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, largest exchange, cryptocurrency exchange that is out there.
There's a couple of big tailwinds now, which lead me to think that there's a good chance Bitcoin could be at $1 million per coin, by 2030 or so.
And we have a market value in 2030 of 25 trillion.
There's a convergence now that's happening between AI and crypto.
Crypto's next big move has already started. Attention, crypto investors. Just like back here in April, you remember, people were not certain if markets were actually bullish. They were not certain if this was actually a dip worth buying. Today, it's so obvious this was a dip worth buying. Looking back to the past, it's so obvious on dips worth buying.
That's all. That's what we're saying. We're showing you this trend on where we're at right here, right now. Okay, so Bitcoin dominance is the focus of this video today. Let me show you what I'm talking about specifically. Now, okay, right here, this chart quickly, if we can, here's Bitcoin in this orangish color, and then here is the market below here. Because it's Ethereum. Now, right now, as we speak, 58.4% dominance. What does that mean? Okay. Bitcoin, I'm talking about how much money in the entire cryptocurrency market. There's $4.2 trillion. 58% of that 4.2 trillion sits in Bitcoin. When this number starts to move down towards 50% and below, that is the time when we're hitting the peak in this altcoin season. So whatever coin that you have, that's a good time to shave some profits off. The goal with this whole thing is to shave off what you put in. Okay, that's my personal goal. That's the goal I'm trying to teach on this channel. However much money that you've put into the cryptocurrency market, there will be a very specific time within the next 2 or 3 months right here where you want to take off your original investment and do whatever you want with it. Okay, like I said, I'm going to go move mine into my safer, slow and steady investment portfolio. It's writing cover calls in the stock market. Okay, I'll teach you guys that when it's time. So 58.4% right now. Okay, and then if we look right here, look what happens when the Bitcoin dominance moves down. Look what happens with the altcoins. This is specifically Ethereum right here. The altcoins move up. If you can see, when the money moves from here out of Bitcoin into alts, this is what happens. It moves up. And so the next time, and there's another one right here, same thing. Okay, this was in 21. Here's the 21 top of the bull market. Money starts moving out of, see this 50%? It's below 50% right here. We got down to, I believe it was like 33%. I'm going to scroll down. I'll show you here. Right here was around 30 something percent. We had a little bit move up in the alts. Okay, not as dramatic right here, but there was a swing up. That's what we're looking for. That's what this video is about today. We're looking for these things. Now, I'm going to scroll down over here. Come on over here. Okay, today's news. The volume of Bitcoin ETF trading has increased between 2.5 billion to $5 billion, between 1 billion and 2 billion. So I'm going to show you this chart that's talking about that. Cap altcoin, the new video analysis, Bitcoin's halving cycle. So we are in between that 15 to 18 month time period after the Bitcoin halving. It happened in, was it April 2024? So we are sitting in the scary time zone. I say scary because I don't want you guys to miss the top. The top is going to come in soon. Okay. Now you're never going to get the exact top. So that's why it's a roundabout ballpark on when the top's going to hit. I think it's going to be in November, to be honest with y'all. And then it could roll into January Q1 in 26, but I don't care about that. Okay, we're just trying to, like I said, take our original investments and go from there. Bitcoin mining. Okay, so that's the key to this thing. Excuse me. It was 33%. I read it here earlier, but at that other top of the market, that last time around in 21, I believe Bitcoin did drop close to 40% dominance. We're sitting at 58.4 right now. Okay, so from there, let's look at this chart right quick. Bingo. Here is the Bitcoin chart that I was looking at from last night, people. And I mean, goodness gracious, y'all. Here it is. Here's that wick that shot up to $125,750 per coin. Crazy talk, man. It's just silly. When I first heard of Bitcoin, it was 2017. My son actually said, "Yeah, Dad, I bought some big." It was like $700. You know, if you had like $1,000 into that, you'd be a multimillionaire today. And this is the cycles that are going to keep occurring in your lifetime. We just have to learn about historical trends and things in the cryptocurrency market so we can make some money moving forward. That's all it is. Look at the volume down here. Okay, this is what I was going to show you guys. Let's go back here. This is a couple months ago. Let's say September. You see how it goes. Green is more buying pressure. Red is selling pressure. Buying pressure. big selling pressure, buying pressure, selling pressure. And the candles kind of move with that. Okay. So look at right here, we had 3 buying pressures in a row and it moved up. Okay, selling pressure, it moved down and so on. It goes back and forth, red, green, green, red, green, red, green, red, 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 green, red, green. Look at right here today, as of October 1st. It's Uptober, they call it. Green, big volume, green, big volume, green, big volume, and then we hit the all-time high the next day. These are daily candles and daily indicators, okay? 24 hours is when a candle posts on this particular chart. I recommend not getting involved with the hourly and this where the thing is bouncing around and is messing with your head psychologically. For me personally, the 24-hour candle is the best one to look at, so I don't have to worry about it all day. I look at the beginning of the day and the end of the day, and we make decisions from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The volume just picked up to about 5.1 or 2 billion as far as the trading volume. And so here we are today. I don't know. Okay, we hit that all-time high. Let's see what's going to happen. We have to pay attention to the dominance. The dominance for Bitcoin is staying at about 58%. Like I was saying, all you got to do is get on Chat GPT or Google. What is the current Bitcoin dominance? That's all you got to do. Just pay attention to that number. When that number starts dropping, it's going to be time to take some profits. Okay, that's the message that we're going with here. Now, the dominance chart is gate.com. I'll put that in the description below right there. And, I'll just go from there. As things develop, I'm going to let you guys know. Okay, the XRP chart looks a little bit different because we haven't, all the money's in Bitcoin. All the money is in Bitcoin now. And this, so specifically, like XRP is trying to find when it's going to take off. We're just look at this support level right now. We bounced off it 1, 2, 3 different days in a row. 4th day bounced off the top. We got to bounce off the bottom, bounce off the top, bounce off the bottom. This is this trading zone we're in right now. It's about 295. This particular line is, yep, 295 to 310-ish, okay, is the zone. So once we bounce above that 310, it has to do with the money flow. Watch the money move from Bitcoin into Ethereum, Solana, and XRP and see what happens to the price action. It's gonna go. Okay, exciting times. Remember, stay focused. The psychology of this thing, don't get overly excited. I get fired up. I like getting excited. Don't get overly excited. Come back down to earth. Take a look at your hydro water. Get focused. I'm going to chug this whole thing right now and see. That's the other thing. The hydro, if anything else, it just makes you drink more water. Okay. That's my message today. Thanks a lot for checking in. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Go have a barbecue. Put on a sweatshirt or something because we got a little chillier weather coming up, right? Click that hydro link. And if you would, please give me a subscribe, people. I need some more subscribes. As well as that thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. I like doing this stuff. You get deflated when you're so close to the monetization thing, but it doesn't happen yet. So, but it's here or there. You got to do things that you enjoy in life, and it won't be like work, right? That's what I'm trying to achieve here. So, Crypto Hop signing off. Enjoy the rest of your day, folks. Have a good one. Have a good one.